Hello guys, welcome to another one of my streams. So today we're going to be pushing hopefully a lot of 15s because we did get well, I had like Resilient 14 for a while, like 2 weeks. I didn't show it on stream, but I had it like very early. But now let's try to push all 15s that we can get. So we're gonna start doing that. Sadly, I didn't get really any upgrades these 2 weeks. This is kind of being very bad luck for me. I don't have a weapon. I'm still using a 710 weapon, and yeah, that's why you should always craft weapon first week. Well, not first week, but like whenever you got 2 sparks. I crafted the wrists and a waist. You could say I gambled and lost. Eventually, I hope I get the weapon, because if not, I have like 2 more weeks so I can craft mine. Kind of annoying, because it's a very big DPS increase that you get from your weapon. It's like around 4 for the full mythic weapon, and like 3% from the just crafted one. So I'm technically missing 3% of my damage at the moment if people have their crafted weapon, something like that. Anyways, let's go and try to do our 14 Streets of Wonder, and we're gonna try to turn it into any 15. So let's find a group for that. Oh, I was meaning to make a video about trinkets, especially about like reliable trinkets and sim bait trinkets, because there's a lot of those. For example, the one that's one in the raid, the antenna. It's a really good trinket, but sometimes it can be a sim bait if you can't get the little orbs. So in some dungeons, sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not. But still, I wanted to talk about some of those trinkets that you can find in Delves. For example, this one. This is one of the better trinkets I found in Delves. The Incorporeal Essence Gorger. This thing is just very strong. It's better than the Priority Trinket, actually, because the Priority Trinket gives you your highest stat, which normally is going to be Critical Strike or Mastery, and normally you're going to be on the DR of those trinkets. But if you use the Incorporeal Essence Gorger, it's always going to give you versatility, except if you use it on an ethereal, which is there's only one ethereal enemy, and it's in the Echo Dome. And even then you can avoid it, you can just target the lizards or something. But it's just a really good trinket, it's just very efficient. I would love to have this on Heroic item level, but at least I have it on Champion and with speed. So let's see what we get here. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn the sound on the game. There it is. Now I can hear people queuing for my key. Okay, actually just go with these guys. To be honest, I think tank is the most important thing, so let's go with the dual tanks here, tank and healer. That gives us mastery buff and Demon Hunter buff, so we're fine. Now we need just 2 DPS. Streets is a very chill key. Just need like a very decent single target class. Because to be honest, the build that I'm working with now is not very friendly for single target. This is the one that I'm going for. Imperial Legacy here, and Final Reckoning. You can find it in the description of the video. This build works better with places that have a lot of targets, which Streets does have a lot of targets, but it's not too much. Kind of lazy to change it though. I could go with the execution sentence and stuff, but you know what? I'm just gonna stick with Final Reckoning. I like the effects. Okay, so I think we should find a druid here. Druids are fine. They're getting a 5% buff next week, which is kind of crazy. They were already really good, mostly for utility and stuff. Okay, let's get this guy who's called Moonstake. Okay, let's go 1 druid. Now I want to get a melee class. You want to get a demon hunter, a warrior, something like that. I'm surprised there's no like frost death knights. There was so many last week. Actually, this guy's better. I'm gonna pick this dude. Sadly, let's get this guy. As you can see, I'm not in the best mood today. I'm normally not that ruthless, you know, but I do want to push keys today, so let's get the highest IO that I can find. Kinda feel bad for that. Okay, so we got Lost. I have B-Res. We got double B-Res on Druid. Well, is this guy Feral? Oh, it's Balance. Okay, it's Balance. I thought that guy was Feral. So we got Balance, Druid, Red Pally, Shami, and Demon Hunter. What's the best thing to round out the comp? Probably, I think it's Shallow Priest. Because just extra HP, you know? Or we can just get a Frost DK. There's the DKs. Finally. Okay, let's get this guy. Rekno from Hilal. He says good eye level, and I think he'll be fine. Like, Frost DKs are pretty simple to play, similar to Red Paladins. Actually, Red Paladins I think are harder to play now than actually Frost DKs. We have a lot of extra cooldowns.
An excellent choice.
Thanks for the sub, man. Really appreciate it. Oh, by the way, a lot of people have been asking for like gold tips. One of the best like gold tips that I can give you is using the Sabesh market. A lot of times people are going to put the herbs, you know, on a very low price, and the ores as well. So you can just buy them and wait for the day when they are worth more. Just make a bunch of extra gold there. There's not really a lot of extra gold farms that you can find these days. Where am I going? Let me check. Streets. Where am I? Okay, that's Ekodo. Okay, let's go to streets. Should be easy. This place is mostly like boss damage and stuff. These focus pulls 3-5. I have no idea what the hell that is. Look, if I'm gonna look at the routes, I don't do this. Okay, anyways, 5. Where is 5? Prison suit. You know, this is too much tech for me. I'm a simple man. I hit stuff and kill them. Whatever. Okay, we'll kill stuff and hit them when the time appears, I guess. I need a mastery on my thing, so let's look for a mastery. Critical strike. Critical strike actually is fine. Okay, that's mastery. That's great. Okay, I don't know what the hell the tank's doing. Hope he pulls good stuff. Let's ready, check, and go. Step 14 should be easy. People have been just playing 14s for the last few days. Gotta stop the music because you guys know that I played listening to a lot of the cues in the game, which you should actually be doing because like cues in game are very important nowadays. Oh, I should have put a timer. Whatever. Everyone's fine.
Entry is restricted. Surrender your weapons
5,
and follow me.
4,
Surely
3,
we can come
2,
to an
1.
alternate agreement?
There will be no agreement. Lethal force
Did I even
authorized.
acro my potion? I think. There's one thing I wanted to talk about in the video, you know. Dragonflight has like a very narrow hitbox. So you really have to find the target that's in the middle and always hit that thing. Our druid is not doing damage. I think it's failing or something maybe. I really hope that that's like druid is like AFK or something because he did no damage. Should be fine. Gotta kick the officer here. Remember to always kick the officer. The only melee target here that does a range attack is the officer. So just kick that thing and you should be fine. Kick that. Nice. There is the druid. Good thing our druid friend is awakened up. Got cooldowns up in a few seconds, like 20, 15 seconds. It's gonna do... Actually, he did lust. What the hell? Always remember, if you have lust, if you have targets here, just go with the officers. The casters are the most dangerous, so always target those. Gotta use our full cooldowns here. Guy is living for a long time. We're fine, we're fine. I'm just glad our druid friend is like doing damage. Okay, let's go. First boss. Oh, insecurities here. Pretty good. Efficient roll. Still gonna focus down the boss, you know. Hopefully we get targeted by the stun. That's not us, so we have to... We're probably gonna have to target someone else. The person. Oh, he has what you call it? Yeah, PK thing. It's anti-magic shell. You can just remove it. If they target us, we have human ratio, we have bubble, we have a lot of things to avoid that thing. Also cooldowns are back in seconds, so let's just send it all. Nice. Freebie. It's my weapon. That's very annoying. Kind of surprised that the boss not dead. Although we did use like hero on something stupid. Not stupid, but sorry, that's my cat. Okay, cat's in the lap, so now we can continue doing damage. A lot of people told me like you shouldn't be doing like instantly hammer flight after hammer flight. But that really depends on if you have wings on or not. You know? If you have a few seconds on your wings, you can obviously like stop and throw an extra modifier spender, you know, on your wings. What the hell? I think it's broke. Full boss, good boss. Nice. I wasn't expecting him to pull these guys, but it's actually pretty efficient. Try to kill one of these at least. Okay, both of them are dead. Let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot to use the little ethereal Augment rune. Actually, this thing is pretty huge, by the way. If you can get the rep for the rune, it's like 1% extra damage just by using your rune every run. It's 100k gold, but it actually pays itself, you know. We'll get back in 12 seconds. It's kind of risky because we have like big guys here, so let's just focus on one of them. I'll do this one. Like that, nice. Dodge. There, you can see the dodge. Oh, actually I have the defensive. Above. Like that. Nice. Good stuff. 15 seconds for cooldowns. These guys actually need cooldowns, you know, these cats. Especially if you pull them with the dinosaur. They should be perfectly fine. There's a very important thing you have to know about red at the moment. You need a big target. I'm gonna pop myself here because I die if I don't. You need a big target, you know, because Hammer of Light has the same target acquisition as Blade of Justice. So you need to find something that you can hit that can also be next to other targets. I hate that. Someone like, I think did Elf Racial and just sent the dinosaur to me. Probably gonna play some of the trash with the boss. Yeah, obviously. Just let the trash come. Let's go. I gotta wait like 15 seconds to start throwing my stuff. If not, my coolers are gonna be like super messed up. I can actually do it now. And This boss is very annoying. Blind here. Dodge. And hopefully someone has an extra blind here. I have full cooldowns. Let's throw them on the boss. Sadly, I don't have the thing, so I can get the extra damage. Please dispel me, nice. Gonna stack on tank, get the debuff. Nice. Now soak some of these and get some extra damage. Gotta res the healer. He's alive. Fine. Probably took an orb to the face and died. I need someone to soak the orbs for me. Actually, I don't have to feed him that. He doesn't DK. Soak the orbs. Seconds. Horse. No freedom. Actually, I have freedom. Third back. I wanna use my full cooldowns here. It's just 1 minute CDs, I think. Yeah. Just 1 minute CDs. Finish up this. Damn, this boss is lasting so long. Okay, finally. We actually have a lot of time, but the boss lasted a long.
A simple matter. In return,
20 minutes is more than enough for this place. Each boss is like 4 minutes. So you got 12 minutes for trash.
Especially if it results in your departure.
Where is everyone? Oh, there they are. I got 8 seconds for CDs. Some holy power, let's send it. Nice.
a friend here may be of help.
Need someone to go do the RP on the other side. I think someone did. Okay, we just wait here. LOS.
Where is Basim?
Yeah, just LOS and wait for the trash to come here. Let's just shield vengeance just in case. 3, 2, 1, let's set. That's a very annoying thing to happen. Chickens. Nice. I think we got everything. You have so much time. This 14. 14s are really chill. Got cool cooldowns here. Just send it. Got this one. Soak up the thing. Actually, like, pop that, but the first one is chill. Healer should be able to get it. I guess I'll help. That hurts. I'll throw it. Normally when the thing is in the crab, it's like a tank's job or something like that. We're fine doing it, you know. That help hop in our shield of vengeance. I'm gonna pot here. Single target is not very good. Oh, by the way, you guys heard, like, there's some buffs coming for some specs. A lot of people are clowning us, you know, as Reds. Because of the closing of the Discord or something like that. I had forgot about it. I'll step on this thing. Offensive. Damn, we're taking so long. Are back now. Send them. Yeah, all of them are not prone. Full boss, full boss. Nice, let's go. Hey, we got 40 minutes. Let me repair.
I've never seen a mailroom so disorganized.
I can do it manually.
Quite welcome, whoever you are.
Save 200 gold there. Nice.
Oh, you mean this? There are dozens of them all over the floor. Pick one.
Yes.
No problem at all. Let's find a way back to Azeroth. After I make a few processing improvements around here.
All good news like a hard bargain. Good show.
gotta go there. Summon new mobs. Should have benches just for safety. A sack tag. And just full cooldowns here. These mobs are very dangerous for the tank. You can actually stand in the circle for the boss. Well, not the boss, the overseer is. Nice, let's go. Got a lot of time, like 6 minutes for each boss is huge. We're missing trash though, because this trash in this place doesn't give you any count. We have to kill stuff. Like the mini boss is like 5, and then after that we have to kill something else. So we're not like out of the clear now. We're doing good time, but we missed something. We missed something with that.
More entertainment.
Hey Trinket, what's up, man? I'm fine. I'm fine. Just chilling. That totem like kind of trolled me. I thought it was someone. Just doing just fine here. Trying to get all 15s this week. To be honest, we had all 14s for a while. I just didn't stream.
Enough of this noise.
Kick that. Nice.
Get out of our class.
Oh, I didn't divine hammers. What the hell? I guess I'll do it next one. I like to like divine hammers that pack because you have so much damage. I'll do it this time.
You are bad for business.
So we gotta wait 15 seconds and we just blast this. Eight, 7, 6, 9, 3, 2. We can go now. Nice. Some notes. I'm gonna die because of that. Actually, I shouldn't even have gotten there. I already lost my life. Use the thing, use the thing. Nice. You can use your instrument to move faster. It's not gonna get you too far, you know, but it's nice to use. Just use it.
We have all the signatures we need. Let us not keep Solia waiting.
Wait, what the hell? We have trash? We have full trash? No, we don't have. We need
As long as you never again
No,
bring
we have full
destruction
trash.
to
What the
my
hell?
oasis.
I thought that trash on that boss didn't count. That's weird. Oh, we don't have trash. I'm done. Just under the... By the way, these things, you know, those lines don't actually do too much damage. Just get sucked by it. It seems doesn't scale with key level or something. Yeah, but take that shield vengeance, and I'm just fine. I didn't take any damage. Just get sucked in. Doesn't do much damage. If you actually try to fight it and get stunned by the orbs in the ground, that kills you. But just get sucked, it doesn't do anything. You saw there, it didn't even blow my shield of enemies. We have it? Yeah, we have it. Nice.
Excuse
Maybe I'll
our
repair
intrusion,
while we're
Solid.
here.
I hope we caught you at an inconvenient time.
Al-Dalil, is there no sanctuary from your filth?
Hear me,
I'm
Solid.
glad, Buffalo.
The artifact you seek brings only
Glad you
suffering.
enjoy my videos, guys.
Suffering?
That's why I make them. You know, yeah, I want to help you
I
guys.
must now travel beyond.
We don't actually need these guys, right? We don't need them. We're just doing them for the laws, I guess.
Die, foes of cartel soul.
Not a good idea actually, because these mobs are the ones that are annoying. They put a shield down. Not a good idea to have them around. Where is Shuri? It's circle, circle, circle. Yeah, these mobs are not fun to have around. I don't know why he got them, you know? They move around, they put that stupid shield. With the Shuri. That's square. Now we're fine. Five holy power. Circle. Circle again. I want to wait for that second. Never mind. Someone else did it. Triangle. We can go right here. Yeah, let's go. Okay, nice. Pull us down. Like the Shuris. Square. Circle. Square. Okay, I messed up.
Be where your opponent is not.
It's circle triangle. They kind of juked me there. I thought it was like circle square. Ooh, I got hit.
Such
Ah, dead.
flawed technique.
Ah, they can do it. Get sucked. I actually talk about getting sucked a lot. There's so many mechanics that do that. There's so many bosses that like just suck you in, you know? I'm alive, I'm alive. There's a lot of bosses that suck you in. It's like a primary mechanic that Blizzard uses. Circle this time. Just in case, let's go there. So much time. Nice! 14 plus 1.
My shame.
Even though it wasn't the best of my performances,
Solia may have a head start, but
we got it.
Echo
Oh, we
remains.
actually got a
Echo
great
will
ring.
follow.
This is good. This is a great ring. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it the ring. I really need to move stats. Yeah, I know it's his best, but I have to move stats and stuff. I've been playing with a lot of my friends, and I've been like just giving out my stuff, you know, rings and all those things. So I'm just gonna keep now all I have, just in case. To be honest, I need the neck. That ring is actually pretty good, and I don't have it, so I'm just gonna keep it. This one has a lot of critical striking haste. This one has a moderate amount of crit and haste. So if I get like let's say a pretty heavy mastery crit neck, I can actually use the other ring. So I'm just gonna keep it. Yeah, Crane, it's a pretty good ring. I think I have to just keep it just in case. Okay, what's the 15? Let's see. It is halls. This is one of the hardest keys. Let's put it out there, you know. Do I need something else for halls? I think I'm just fine. Yeah, I think my build is just okay. By the way, this is the build I'm using. It's in the description of the video. The only difference between other builds and mine is that a lot of people tend to not use Imperial Legacy, and they just put it either in Arbiter or they put it in Searing Light. But in my experience, Arbiter is too much into boss damage and it sucks for AoE, and Searing Light is just too much for AoE, and it's kind of random, so sometimes you lose all the consecration damage. But for Imperial Legacy, it just gives you everything just up front, you know. You get the extra duration of your Divine Hammers, you get the extra damage of 25% on AoE on the, you know, the Divine Storm, and you get the just priority damage on just using a final verdict, you know. So I think it's just the best balance between of the two talents you can choose. I think you should use it. No, it's just pretty decent. Procs a lot, you know. Let me show you how much it procs. It procs, where is it? Imperial Legacy. I got 76 Divine Storms that are increased by 25% on that run. So it's pretty decent. It's a very decent talent. Comparing it with let's for example Imperial Power. It's only 69 procs that I got from Imperial Power. Well, I got like 76 from Imperial Legacy. So yeah, it's a pretty decent talent you can take. Sag, man. Yeah, I can't get a neck. I've been trying to go to streets to get the neck, you know, the crit haste one. But I'm still running with this champion one from Dells. Actually, Dells are such a good source of gear at the start of the season. If it weren't for Dells, I would be using like a very crappy neck. Like probably a veteran one. Yeah, the timer on... Yeah, Buffalo, you're right. Like, the timer on halls is pretty tight. I think we can make it. We do need, like, a very heavy AoE build there for the other specs, you know? So, probably a Frost DK and... actually, Frost DK and Red Pally are just really good for AoE. Just need someone to take care of the single target. So, probably Arcane Mage is great. or even Shadow Priest. But then if we pick those, we need to get like a Shami healer or something like that for Lust. Let me repair my stuff first, and I'll make the group. You know, I repair stuff by free because I'm a blacksmith. it's nice. I save like 1,000 gold every 3 keys or something like that. I wanted to make a video of like underrated trinkets. One of them that I wanted to talk about is this one, the Incorporeal Essence Gorger. This thing is actually incredibly powerful for Red Paladins because the other option for 2-minute trinkets are from the raid. You know, the Mana Forge, the one from the 4th boss, this one, which is very hard to get. Personally, I haven't seen it drop once. The Aras Ritual Forge. This one is just really good because it gives you a ton of strength and a 2-minute cooldown for 30 seconds. So it's just really good because normally your Divine Hammers are going to last those 30 seconds, which is just very powerful. But there are other trinkets that are also good on a 2-minute cooldown basis. You know, normally people are going to default for the priority trinket, you know, the priority trinket. Signet up. The problem with this one is that it gives you a bunch of your main stat, you know, your highest stat, and normally that's going to be either critical strike or mastery, and you're already going to be DRing those. For example, if it gives me my highest stat, it's going to be like 8,000 critical strike, which is gonna be DR'd by 20%. So I'm losing a lot of value on that trinket. But this trinket from Dells gives you your lowest value stat, which for me is versatility, and it's just flat 10% extra damage. So I think this trinket is like low-key very underrated, and a lot of people should use it if they don't have it. Fury pumping in AoE and Slayer. I don't actually know much about warriors. The only time I've seen a warrior, it's been like tanky, man. Like, Broad warriors are very strong. Like, they do a ton of damage. Okay, let's send this 15 Atonement. Like I said, we need 1 AoE more class and a mage. This probably is our mage. Seems the highest score of all. Let's wait. We're kind of behind on score. Like, I had like 3154 score like week 2 or something like that. After that, I haven't been doing too much. I've been trying to make gold. No, this is actually a pretty good team. Ellie and Shaman. We could take like Shaman for AoE instead of DK. If I find a good Fury Warrior, I'll pick him. The problem is there's very rarely warriors in anything above 14. You know, it's because of the meta. A lot of people, even though they pump, a lot of people are going to go with the safe thing, you know, the things that are most popular. Frost Decay, I think is at the moment. In tanks, it's Prot Pally, Prot Warrior. So it's hard to find a warrior in like a 15. It's also hard to find a paladin at 15, and there's not many of us there. There's like one pally that's called Melee, that's doing like really high keys, but that's because he has like a group, you know, and then there's others that also have some groups. Like as a pug, it's kind of hard to do anything above a 16 probably. I think I'm gonna take this duo. Yeah, this is fine. This guy should do damage, you know, this blue guy. He has a priest as a DPS. As a healer, I mean. Hopefully they actually take the invite, because if they don't, I'm bugged. I can't take more people. Okay, they took the invite, nice. Now we need a single target booster. So this mage or the last mage is good for that. Okay, 2239, 22. Oh, both of them are the same. I'll take the Arcane Mage just because Arcane is a bit better, I think, than Frost. Now we just need a tank. Demon Hunter would be great here. Yeah, Crane, like, community perception is everything. Like, it hurt, like, Red Paladins a lot at the start of the season. On top of the, like, protest, that the Discord made. A lot of people were not taking Red Paladins to their keys. Well, at delist and relist. Like, community perception is something that most classes have to fight against. Red Paladins, luckily, haven't been fighting for it in a while. It's just this patch that we've been like kind of underplayed. And that's only just a bit, because now there's a ton of Red Paladins playing the game. I told you guys, it was just a small tuning that they had to do to us and we were fine. People had to learn to use the rotation and how to manage it in like the new cooldowns, and you were gonna be fine. Red's really popular on anything under like a 13 or something like that. We're just very strong. I want a Demon Hunter, so I'm gonna wait. Let's wait a bit. Let's see what we get. If we don't get anything in like 10 minutes, actually 5 minutes, I'm gonna pick this Demon Hunter. Oh, let's put some music. I forgot about that. There's the music. Yeah, warriors don't bring anything, man. Like, they have battle shout. That's good for like melee comps, and after that they have like, what you call it, the health shout. And that's pretty much it. That's all the warrior utility. I think they have like fear, but that sometimes doesn't even work because it can only work against, I think, humanoids or something like that. So it's not like universal. I think they should really give like warriors lust, bloodlust, because warriors already shout. A lot of things are just shouts. So just shout bloodlust, and it makes a lot of sense, I guess. It does. That's why I want either a Prod Pally or a Demon Hunter tank for this place. Just for the silences, Divine Toll for Paladins or the just silence for Demon Hunters. I'm very scared of the bolts. They hurt a lot. Yeah, that's one of the things I don't like about the Blizzard. They nerf some things because they're strong in one patch, but they don't like return them to its original value on another patch. So eventually classes that get nerfed just keep getting nerfed unless they're really popular, If you're a mage, let's say, you're always going to be good on some of your specs and you still have your utility. But some specs get forgotten, and warriors do get forgotten a lot, especially DPS warrior types. I think they're the only ones with, I think, monks that have still like DPS, what you call it? Cap. They can only hit 5 things or something like that. Okay, let's take this Prod Pally. Oh, wait, oh, never mind. Let's take this Prod Pally. I'm gonna take Prod Pally for the kicks because I hate that place and it's a very rough kick place. So let's just go with that guy. And I'm in the wrong place. I have to go. Actually, I have portal. Yeah, being capped at 5 is just horrible, man. It's just something that's from another era. Like, not even another era. Like, Retribution Paladins were uncapped from Legion until Shadowlands. Actually, no. From Warlords of Draenor until Shadowlands or something like that. Divine Store didn't have a cap. In Shadowlands, the great capping made it very annoying for us. But after that, they made it like reduced after 5 or something similar. Still, I think in this world we shouldn't have AoE caps. Everyone should just be uncapped, and they should just tune damage accordingly. It's very annoying that that still exists. Okay, let's eat our food. I think that's the only debuff that buff that we need. By the way, these are my stats: 44, 26, and 49 if I can get mastery here. Just let me find a target. That's okay, nice, that's mastery. So 44, 26, 49. That's my stats. Who's not here? Okay, everyone's here. Right, check. Yeah, Midnight is coming with a stat squish. It's basically the same that happened in, I think, in the Legion. No, it's not Legion. After Legion, they did the damage squish. It's not the level squish, it's just damage. So our numbers are going from like 1 million to 1,000 or something like that. I think it was Outlaws that were capped, but they are no longer because they have some sort of way to avoid that. Okay, let's turn the music down. Let's do the key. Everyone's ready, right? Okay, help me interrupt the beast. Okay, so the mage said he's gonna get every single loyal beast cast. So I'm gonna focus on mostly the obliterators, maybe the big ones. You know, so just wait here, wait. What a very important thing of Red Palace is you gotta wait for aggro. If not, you're gonna die. I'm gonna kick the obliterator. Let it go there. And use your bubble as a DPS cooler. I'll use it here. Blind here, nice blind. Good stuff. That obliterator is full health. What the hell happened? Oh, it got mind control. Okay, I get it. Just use cooldowns here. Very nice. We have nothing for this pack. We'll have cooldowns in like 30 seconds, but I'll pick this. I'll stun this. Blind. No blind. Defensive. I'm gonna keep this collector as long as I can. Cooldowns back in a few seconds. Just small defensive here. Okay, let's use it. Pick that. Nice. Perfect. We got all cooldowns down. Gotta kick that, stun it. Just gotta get rid of this Halkias and we should be fine. You know, I would be like targeting the Halkias all the time, but we have to kill those casters. Casters live, you die. That's the rule in pubs, you know. Try to just kill casters as much as you can. Obviously, like, priority target mobs are there, but mostly if you're in a pug, you want to kill the casters. That's what's gonna like be the end of you. Wait for aggro. I'm gonna kick this. It's coming. Oh, pot. I almost died because I was a nice guy. Someone kicked that one. I almost died being a nice guy, so I'm not gonna do it again. That's a life lesson, I think. You know, don't be a nice guy. Be a chill guy, but don't be a nice guy. Nice guys end up last. That. What I'm telling you is just don't get like taken advantage of. You're gonna die, like I almost did there. I could have just left that kick for a range DPS. You got full cooldowns for next pack. That's one more thing you gotta learn, you know, just be patient. You're gonna have your time. You have full cooldowns for next pack, we're gonna blow up. Yeah, you really need people for those Arakara packs. There's so much cast, man. That place is horrible. I don't like that dungeon, to be honest. Let's blast this. Defense of this, just in case I don't get dispelled. I got dispelled, nice. Nice. Should be going up and leave these packs here so we can kill them after the next Halkias shard. Cooldown's back. 1 minute CDs are back. Obliterators here. I just used them. It's really nice to have the spell. Nice. Good priest. Good priest. Gonna pull back, nice. Okay, it's pretty good. Let's kick that obliterator so it gets near. I've been tanking a few keys these days. Some of friends. Oh, we got that stuff in the down floor. Lightning? Her back in a few seconds. This is a tricky one. I don't know if I use my stuff here or I wait. I think I just use it. Yeah, I'm gonna send it. Did wait a few seconds, use it for the next pack. I think it's just fine here. These Gargons freaking tank law. Oh, the little guys. Okay, nice. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, we gotta move. We're gonna get aggro. Kick this. Ooh, there's a lot of trash here. 16 seconds for CDs. I'm blinding. I have a collector on me, so I'm just gonna target that. 5 seconds for cooldowns. Cooldowns are back. Let's use them. Like that. I'm gonna try to go for title, you know. The problem is with Resilient Keys, it's kind of hard to do it as just a pug. I would have to really look for a team to do it. Because like with Resilient Keys, a lot of the title range has gone severely high. And it's very rough to do it as a pug. Now I'm looking actually for a guild, you know. I wanna do some mythic raiding. Gotta wait. I'm gonna kick that obliterator. Kick it. Nice. This is kind of rough. We're gonna do it here. I have a big circle on me. Please dispel me. Nice. Please don't fake me out. So to answer your question, if I find a team, I'll do title. If not, I'm happy with just giving you guys all the information you need to. You guys go with the title, you know. That's a fake out. Rip the healer. I'll get him up in a second. Never mind. Someone got him up. It goes back in a few seconds. 5 seconds to be exact. Let's go. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think I would do it, you know, I could get title. It's the thing with getting a team, it's kind of hard, you know. Even in these era of Discord and other social networks that you can get people on. Damn, they died. It's rough to get a team that you mesh in well with. Let's press the guy. Never mind, it's the res here. 18 minutes. We need 12. After Halkias, we need 12. Not Halkias, Echelon. My cooldowns are very messed up here. I have to just throw this Divine Toll. This because sometimes you just have to throw something just so everything else lines up. I'm gonna freedom here. Freedom because these little guys jump with you and for the dot. And your freedom you can kind of negate it. Fine. I'm fine. I'm dead. That was too much. Oh, everyone's dead. Wait, reset. We have still time. We still have time. It's gonna be really close, but we have time. He has to do like a massive pull. Where are the people at? Oh, people are resetting. Okay, I think people are gonna go out. Satch. Yeah, he went just too hard on that pack. It happens. I did try Herald the Sun. It's just not good. The problem with Herald is the damage it takes too long to ramp up and to actually do something. And it doesn't really have the burst that Templar has, the instant effect burst. Also, Herald doesn't benefit from Divine Hammers, which is just really good for Templar. The synergy is still there, even after the 2-minute nerf that they made. Okay, what was damaged on that key? Oh, we were fine. 9.7, 10 million, the LE. Yeah, it was just a small mistake there. Shouldn't have done too many of the little guys. Like in Shadowlands, those little guys didn't do too much damage, but now they jump to targets and they just leave a nasty dot. I don't know if Freedom can actually like remove the dot. I think it can prevent it, so I try to help, but it didn't do much. There's too many of them. It is screen, you know. Hammer of Light is just such a nice spell they added. But to be honest, it's basically the same thing they had in Shadowlands. They basically just remade the wheel a bit. If you played Shadowlands, we had a talent at the end of the patch that, not a talent, but a tier set that made it so you had, well, Wake of Ashes first of all costed 3 holy power, but with this tier set it was free and it procced. So it was basically Hammer of Light before Hammer of Light. They just remade it for this expansion. And you can still see some of the similarities of Hammer of Light and that old Wake of Ashes, because it's not in a frontal cone anymore. It's kind of a mix of a Blade of Justice and a Wake of Ashes. So I wanted to make a video telling you guys why sometimes your damage is not showing. And that's because since Hammer of Light works like a Blade of Justice, you have to face the mobs that have the most amount of mobs there. Okay, let me explain. So face the target that has the most amount of things around it. Because if you face a thing that's alone, it's not gonna hit a target. It's just gonna hit that one lone target and you're gonna lose a lot of damage in AoE. So I'm gonna explain it better in the video I'm making. But like TLDR, hit anything that's close to other targets with Hammer of Light or you're gonna lose a lot of damage. That's what I mean. It's a very tricky ability. And we didn't know that because in the past, like, we used it, but it was like 5% of our damage, maybe 7%. But now it's like 20 or something like that. So, yeah, it has some caveats. Beefy play DPS in my keys. Okay, I'll get some warriors if I can. There's a warrior here. It's a what you call it, resilient. So I can get anything for this one. So I'll get a plate DPS. I'll get a plate DPS and a lust. If I get a warrior, I have to get a hunter. Or a rogue. Triple melee and Halls of Atonement, I think it's fine. Yeah, a lot of people are still saying like red is the easiest class to play, but it's not really true. We do have to learn what to hit with Hammer of Light. That's what I want to explain in this video. You know, we have stuff that a lot of people don't know that we have to think about. You know, we now have like 2 minute, 1 minute, and 30-second cooldowns. We have to think about mob positioning, ourselves and our positioning. And on top of that, we have all the utility that we have. So red is not an easy class to play. It's a very, how they say it, we have a low skill floor, which means that anyone that plays red obviously is gonna learn to play it really easily. But once you get to a certain place, you have to learn how to play it in a complete sense, you know? All the utility plus all those other things that I mentioned. Okay, let's find someone. This guy is a lever. I haven't seen that. You know, it's the first time I've seen the lever. Keystone Deserter. Do we give this guy a chance? I think we do. I need a plate guy though. You guys asking for a plate user in this key. Okay, this one's fine. This guy is a warrior. Okay, Fury Warrior. Let's get him. Now we need a range. Range Lust. So Mage Shami. Even though with all that key was going pretty fine. It was just that small wipe on those little mobs that killed the run. I think if we went right side with that group up, we were fine. Left side, we had no cooldowns. The only one that had damage was me. Hunter is pretty good with warrior just because of buff. Let's get this guy. Let's see on guy. That's also Lust. Shami would be great here, and also Druid. You know what? I'm gonna take these two. That's a Druid and that's a Shaman. That's perfect for a comp. Let me reset the key because I think I have to. And let's go. I understand, Crane, but to be honest, like red paladins have always been like that. It's just in Dragonflight they made us really easy to play, but before Dragonflight we actually had to manage all those things. So I think it's fine, you know. In my opinion, I like how red is now because we have to think about some things before we do damage. We're not just like throw everything every 30 seconds. You're gonna be fine. I know it's fun, but I like to think, you know, a bit when I'm doing my keys. If I save, if I use, all that things. Okay, let's ready check this and let's go. I hate this key. To be honest, I don't like Halls of Atonement. It's kind of my least favorite key because we have to do so much trash in this first area, and a lot of it's not very fun to do. It's just a lot of kicks. To be honest, by the way, Paladins ask for this. A lot of the people in the Paladin Discord, I think even Bolas asked for a better, higher skill ceiling for Retribution Paladins. And I also asked for that a bit, you know? And Blizzard gave us that with this iteration of Reds. We were just too simple to play, and a lot of people were like not happy with that. You know, I wasn't too happy with that. It was fun, but it was just too just simple. Okay, the guy's reviewing the route. Should be fine. We have the damage. A 14 should be super easy to do. Just waiting on the druid's confirmation here. Oh, I have to get a Solias. Almost forget that. I need a mastery one or a crit. Yeah, that's haste. This guy has haste. Damn, I need mastery. Haste. The healer? Okay, crits. And if I get crit, I have to swap my gem. It's kind of annoying using Solias. I love the trinket because it's just flat stats. But sometimes it's kind of annoying because you have to like swap things around if you don't find it in the group. Even that, you know, you gotta think about the trinket. Oh, by the way, my bolts have been terrible. I don't know you guys, but my luck has been really bad. I'll do another ready check. Like my first bolt was this egg, you know, Arakara Stag Root, and it's fine, you know, but it doesn't work very well with this iteration of Red Pallies. It takes too long to stack on the first pull. And I don't know, I don't like this thing. Maybe I'll use it eventually. Because I had 2 belts and this egg. And that was my first bolt, like mythic one. After that, I had like 2 belts and a leg. And I already had legs. So yeah, it was very bad. My last bolt. Okay, everyone's ready, let's go. I can't click the thing. Okay, there it is, nice. So I don't have a weapon, which is very sad. It's a very huge DPS loss, by the way, not having a weapon at this point. I gambled and I lost, you know. I thought I was gonna get a weapon first week on the vault, but I didn't. And I still haven't, so I'm using the 710 thingy. Not good. But hey, what can you do? RNG is RNG. Kick this guy. The big guy. Double just in case. This. Right? Nice. Stand this little pixel stuff. Shadow Vengeance. Extra damage. Shield of Vengeance just does so little healing, man. It doesn't do anything. It just gets consumed by one tick of anything. Okay, how is damage? Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, where are we going? Let's follow the tank. This is a very interesting route. This is a safe one, by the way. Like, you just go here, you got 30 seconds to ease, and send it. Actually, no, he's pulling everything, okay. As you can see, I'm trying to hit the middle target. Blind? No blind. Gonna sack the tank just because we messed up. And use all cooldowns. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We got nice. We're fine. We're perfectly fine here. This is the safe route, like I was saying, you know? Don't jump down and just pull all the things, because these little guys, like the little... Like that. The little... What you call it? Servants? Those jump around. Well, not jump around, but like run away and pull other things. I'm not defending this because I'm afraid I'm gonna die here. Good call there. Like that. What the? That's my bad. I messed up. I stood in the thing. Ah, they're fine, they're fine. We did enough damage so it doesn't matter. That. No one saw anything. Pacemaker is actually a really good trinket, by the way. It's one of the best ones you can get because it's very reliable. I'm gonna use 30 seconds this here just to kind of help this mob. Should have everything for next pack because of runtime. We do need to get these little guys on the left, right? Oh, never mind, we're not getting... Ooh, this pack is very spicy. Like, extremely spicy. I do not like this one. I know you can play those collectors. But it's very dangerous. One of those. Yeah, this one is a very dangerous pack. Normally people don't do it. They just let those collectors die with the half, yes. But if you can kill it like that, I think it's efficient, you know. I need to repair my stuff. And my weapon is almost broken. Where's the Obliterator? There it is. It's coming. Let's wait for the stack. Let's send him. Stun that guy. Bubble and kick. Oh, it got 2 stacks. I gotta sack that guy. That's kind of a group failure, you know. I'm kicking one of the obliterators. Blind, nice. The obliterator. I'm gonna just use 30 seconds this here to finish up the tank. We should have everything for next one. Nice. We survived that. That's pretty surprising, by the way. Yeah, oh, man, he pulled everything. Literally all the obliterators up here. That was a rough pull. I don't know how we lived that. I'll have a kick for that. I have a stun for this. I'll bop myself just in case. There's no shame in bopping yourself, you know. If aggro is low, the best thing you can do is bop yourself or bubble yourself. This pull is very illegal, by the way. Actually not too illegal, but... Not too illegal, but very dangerous. There was like 4 kicks in this, like obliterator, 2 collectors, and one of the hunters. Hopefully we get a nice 15 after this. I would love to do an Echo Dome because it's like one of the chill keys. I'm gonna do a short stream tonight. Probably the next one is gonna be the last key. I like this guy's route, you know, and he leaves the like chill packs to the end. Actually no, he leaves like an obliterator to the end. You can't kick that, it's like in Narnia. Kicking out. 5 seconds for CDs. 2, 1, CDs are back. Try to be on the back so we get target. Nice. You can just leave it there. We have more room to move. Take that. That shouldn't hit. Nice. Good. Need some holy power for that Ray of Light. Oh, the Darkblade's still alive. That guy's still also alive. Kicking him. How many obliterators did we pull? I'm gonna stun this guy. Never mind. I'm gonna focus down the obliterator. It's not damage efficient. Now it is. It moves close. That. Okay. Balls now. I think we're being very damage efficient here. played like 3 packs, 2 packs with the boss. We should be fine with time. Even though I'm gonna save CDs, you know, for next pack, just in case he wants to do the big impact that we did last time and we didn't survive. So I'm gonna send full 2-minute CDs here. Oh, we're doing a lot of stuff with the boss. I like this. This reminds me a lot of how a friend tank played. I did a lot of chain pulling. Should have at least like full 1-minute CDs for next pack. It's the big gargle pack. Boss has to die though. The warrior is doing pretty fine, by the way. He's doing okay. For being like capped to 5 targets, he's doing chill. Okay, we got 1-minute CDs here. So I hope he pulls like a lot of those little impacts. Okay, he's pulling triple gargle. Oh, this is very ballsy. Yeah, this is what happened in the last pack. We didn't save Lust for this. So we didn't have enough juice to finish out this pack. Yeah, this is what we were missing from last pack. What a bubble. I felt unsafe. Stun that guy. Nice. Yeah, this was what we were missing from last run. We didn't have Lust for this. We used Lust on Hulk, yes. Which is fine, you know, but if you're gonna do the big pack here, it's better to have Lust for it. Gonna do big pack here again. Trader on target. I'm gonna kick it. Kick it. Defensive here as well. What the hell? Okay, that's my bad. I got hit by something and then died. Ooh, people are dying. That sounds good. That's my bad. If I don't die there, there's more targets to ball, so other guys don't die. Kinda rookie mistakes. We're fine. As long as we have like 12 minutes after the boss, we should be okay. Not 12, like 11 minutes. 11 minutes or so. I gotta wait for that. Nice. Ooh, go, go, go. We have obliterators here? Okay, we have one. I'll kick that so it comes near. I have to wait now, 15 seconds for cooldowns. I know it looks inefficient because people are gonna do more damage than me because stuff is alive, but you really wanna get all your stuff together. Now we throw everything. What the? Any rest? Okay, now it's a waste. I should have used them earlier. That's really bad because like all my cooldowns together are very strong. I even used the defensive there. I don't know how I died. I think I got bolted and then died because of that. Get out there. I can move. Didn't have my racial there. I had the bubble. Nice. Cooldowns are back in 10 seconds. I'm gonna just send them and have just 30 seconds for back inside. Let's go away from that. Defensive here, just so I don't explode again. Very nice. It's on me. It's down here. Oh, I got hit. Nice. That's bad. Next time the jump. The horse, I mean. Okay, we wait here, I think. Yeah, he's coming back. Wait a second. Cooldowns are back in 12. Let's get out, be patient. Cooldowns are back. Take that. $10 minutes. We should be fine, unless people keep dying, like me. We're cooked, but we don't die too much. I think we should have it here. Hola Felipe, what's up, man? Just doing some 14s. I think we're going with boss. Yeah, we're doing boss. I'm gonna kick the obliterator. Next one is mine. This one is mine. This can be very dangerous, so let's just focus down the obliterator. Stun it. Now we focus down the collector. And we are safe. Over here. Get that. Very nice. We're gonna have Lust for last boss, so we should be okay on time. We get a 15 for tomorrow. I think I'm gonna end the stream early today. I don't know why, I'm feeling very sleepy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream early today. Tomorrow we're gonna game from earlier. It's weird actually for me to be streaming earlier like this today. You know me, I stream normally like at very late times Eastern time. Like 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. or something like that. I do think my sleep schedule is kind of messed up because of that. Trying to fix it though. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream earlier. Yeah, we got a lot of time here. I don't know why I'm stressing out so much. Huge time. Unless something like very stupid happens. I have to go here. I'm gonna save my divine hammers for the next mini boss. You might say, Light, why you're saving for the mini boss? Because that mini boss is very annoying to kill. If you don't have all cooldowns, it's gonna take a million years to destroy it. It also has a tricky timer because you have to watch when he does a max a damage on. So you gotta watch for that. So I'm gonna wait here so I don't die because of those thingies. I'll wait a few seconds, wait for him to do the suck. There's the suck. Wait for a few more seconds. He's gonna do his spell. Display of power, and now we send everything. A lot of people don't know the trick on this guy, and you have to wait for the display of power to happen to throw your CDs. So now he's gonna heal a bit, and now we're gonna wait for the display of power again to throw our next round of cooldowns. We're not gonna send our 30 seconds now, because it's not gonna do anything. We have to wait for display of power. This, now we send it. And now the mini boss should be dead, you know? Always save all your small cooldowns for display of power. Perfect. As you can see, it's dead. But a lot of people just use cooldowns from the start, and the boss is gonna heal up, and your cooldowns are gonna be wasted. So you just gotta wait up for that. Close. Did you guys know these little things, like the pillars used to like bounce off each other like Beyblades? Blizzard removed it because it was too hard. I don't like that they're removing a lot of these things, you know. Those little small, like they weren't even like hard to do, you know. If the thing is gonna hit something else, you know, it's obviously gonna bounce. I think they should just keep those type of things, you know, in the game. The very obvious physical interactions in the game. I'm gonna suck 2 of these. I'm gonna do this and this one. Hell yeah, I'm sucking 2 at the moment. This helps the healer because he's just chilling there while I'm doing the double suck. You can also do it with bubble, you know, just to help. Or if someone's not doing it, helps you a lot. Need more holy power. Okay, there it is. Now we're gonna do it with bubble, just to preserve our health, and because probably the healer doesn't have any cooldowns. So I'm gonna suck this one. Center and right. Okay, nice. That's how you help your healer. I wonder how much damage that thing does. Probably a one-shot. I haven't been hit by it though. I didn't know these pillars are not a one-shot in 14, by the way. As a paladin. Nice! I got 1 point! Huge! Give me something good. Oh, I got a ring for my band, my war band. He's got the idol and the legs. I'm gonna ask for the trinket. Just to have it, you know? Just to have it. Maybe he doesn't need it, you know? But still, it's nice to have some extra stuff. I think he already went to Dornogal. I don't know. Oh, I'll have it. No, I like to collect trinkets just to have every option available. So I'm gonna take that, you know. Okay, let's go back to Dornogal. Let's put some music on. That was a pretty chill key. And you guys saw like a melee plate fellow DPS, you know. Oh, Buffalo, let me check what it turned into. It's Ecodome. That's actually a pretty chill one. I think I'm gonna do this one tomorrow, you know? I don't know why, I'm feeling very, like, sleepy. I think it's because normally I'm sleeping at this time, and normally I wake up at, like, 12 p.m. and I start doing the stream. I have to fix my schedule, you know, my sleep schedule. I'm feeling very, very sleepy. And you guys can know because I made, like, very stupid mistakes. I stood in circles, and that's not a good thing. I'm gonna try to be here early tomorrow, like around 3 p.m. Eastern time, so we can start the stream very early and I'm like actually alive. But yes, oh, by the way, I mean, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I want to give you guys my view on like non-conventional best in slot trinkets and all those things, because there are some very good stuff that you can find in Dells and other places that are not like raids and all those things. So for example, this trinket I'm using, I think this is one of the best trinkets that you can get in the patch, just because it's very good for us. Like giving your lowest stat at this point in the expansion is great value. So I'm going to explain like my whole stats things in the next video, you know, and also some other things that maybe you're not doing correctly, especially like hitting mobs. Let me show you before I go what I mean with that, you know, because a lot of people don't know this, you know. Hammer of Light doesn't hit mobs that are behind you, by the way. That's a very dumb thing to say, but it doesn't. So let me put here a dummy. Where is my turnip? So look, so if I put this turnip like here, you might think this thing is actually close to my target, you know? But let's say if I do this, and I'm hitting the targets behind me, you know? But it's not gonna hit everything. It's just gonna hit 5 things, something like that. Yeah, it only hit 4 things, because Hammer of Light doesn't hit most of the targets behind you, and also has a very small range. So the Hammer of Light I hit from here only hit the targets this one, this one, this one, and this one, but it didn't hit these 2 other ones, you know. But if I hit, for example, the same 6 targets from this position, I'm gonna hit everything. So I'm gonna delete this and do this and hit from here, and you're gonna see that Hammer of Light hit the 6 targets. So there's a lot of positioning between your targets and yourself that you have to be conscious when you're doing damage. Because like you said, I was in the middle of everything and hitting this thing, the turnip, but I didn't hit the targets between me, you know. But if I hit the middle one, I hit everything. So you're losing a lot of damage if you're not doing that. And I'm gonna explain that in the video, because I think a lot of paladins are losing a ton of damage by not doing that. But anyways, guys, that's how I'm gonna leave you for tonight. Tomorrow I'm gonna be earlier, you know, around 4 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, Emil, I'm glad you saw that, you know. So tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, the video's not gonna be tomorrow, maybe it's tomorrow, you know, but tomorrow I'll be here on the stream. So anyways, see you guys and have a great rest of the night. Also, thanks for watching.